If you've ever been to one of our member investors luncheon, I've always used to do a little game that had people running. I'll put a Coke bottle in a Coke bag, and I would put it in a Coke bag and then kind of shake it around. It made people think there was something alive in that bag. And I would ask people to reach in and tell me what was in the bag, you know, without sharing with other people what it was. And every time they reached into the bag, all they had to do was just feel it and know that inside that bag was a Coke bottle. Back in 2006, when Karen and I moved to Atlanta, we went to the Coca-Cola Museum, not the one that's there now, but the previous one that was shut down in order to build the new one that's in the location now in downtown Atlanta. We went there and we had moved here as church planners, full of vision, full of dreams, of building a ministry and building a church that would reach those who were lost and without a Savior. And as we were touring around, this sign was there in the Coke Museum, one of the first signs that you were able to see. There were Coca-Cola bottles that were coming around all over the place as you were touring through. And Benjamin Franklin Thomas in 1912 said this. He said, "We need a new bottle, a distinctive package that will help us fight substitution." He said, "We need a bottle which a person will recognize as a Coca-Cola bottle, even when he fills it in the dark." If you had the privilege of going to antique stores, or if you had the privilege, like many of us were, to be raised on Coca-Cola bottles and Pepsi-Cola bottles and Fanta bottles, no bottle was like the Coca-Cola bottle. The Coca-Cola bottle is unique, and they designed it just like that. But the unique thing about the bottle, the original purpose, was that people, even when they were in the dark, could reach into a refrigerator or a cooler or on a shelf and know, with their eyes closed, that they were reaching into a Coca-Cola bottle. As I saw that sign, the Lord spoke to me and said, "That's what I want you to do, and that's why I sent you here to Atlanta. I want you to build a church that when people are living in darkness, they can reach out to living waters, reach out to the ministry here, and know that," if you remember, Coca-Cola had a slogan at one time, that church is the real thing. That we are the arms and the feet of Jesus. That's why our purpose statement says this, that Living Waters exists to be a church where people are comfortable bringing their unchurched friends, family members, and neighbors. A church where unbelievers can come and hear the life-changing truth that God cares for them and that Jesus Christ died for their sins and become fully devoted followers of Christ. We always give a Coca-Cola bottle to all of our members and investors who become members and investors of Living Waters, and we're going to continue on doing that. But we have a special gift for you this morning. We have another Coca-Cola bottle that we want to give to you this morning. It's got a